Welcome to A Good Health Moment with Dr. Charlie Rouse. In this episode, Dr. Rouse talks about a natural way to get a good night's sleep. You know, a lot of people just have trouble sleeping these days. It seems like when you go to bed, whatever's going on in your own life, whatever's going on in the world, it may come to visit you and haunt you a little bit when it comes to just getting a good night's sleep. And if you're one of the ones who continues to work in what we're going through, man, you need a good night's rest. Everybody needs a good night's rest. What would you say to someone if they came in and said, Dr. Rouse, I'm just not sleeping good? And I know you would talk to them about their age and what's going on with them. But just generally, somebody comes in and says, Dr. Rouse, I need to sleep better. I just don't get a good night's rest. How would you help them? What would you say to them?
And that's one of the diagnostic questions that we ask often, because the truth is we're going to ask you, okay, you put your head on the pillow. Did you go ahead and get a little nap, a little cat nap, and then did you wake up and you're sort of like irregular sleep and wake throughout the night?
Yeah.
If that be the case, which is usually most of the time the case, some people can get a little sleep, but they just can't get a quality sleep. And that's part of the kidneys. The kidney has two glands on top of them called the adrenal gland. And if somebody is adrenal deficient, if they have stressed their body to a point to where they're finding their cortisol levels are up, and the doctor can measure that. Cortisol is measurable, but because it is generally an adrenal system, what we do is we start giving them a nutrition. And in that nutrition is all the vitamins that they need to fix the adrenal system. They call that vitamin phytisone, Phytisone. And Chris, that's probably helped thousands of people over the years to finally get a quality sleep. They love it because with better sleep, next day comes better energy. And then all these New Year's resolution folks, they say, I cannot believe it, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually losing weight when I try to lose weight. And see, it's all part of the cortisol.
Right.
So here we go. We got rid of the cortisol and we made you better. And how do you know if you got too much cortisol? You crave salt and junk food. Yeah. And the truth is that people with an adrenal deficiency, a flat adrenal line, they tend to have way more salt on their food. And to me, if we were to taste it, we say, whoa, that's way too salty.
Yeah.
And to them, it's normal.
Okay.
Because their body's lacking.
Gotcha.
Little phytisone takes out all that stress, sleeps the body, energizes, makes it a lot better to lose weight. So phytisone is going to become a big nutrition for the new year.
Very good. And now phytisone, is this a combination of herbs or things like that? If I look on the label of the bottle of phytisone, what will I find? What's in it?
The number one nutrition is B5.
Okay.
Because B5 controls all that mechanism of the adrenal system. But you need it in the right proportions, the right milligrams. And you're right, phytisone probably has 10 different herbal vitamins in that one capsule.
For more information about any health-related questions you might have, you can visit Dr. Rouse at the Medicine Man's Corner, 2416 Dawson Road in Albany, Georgia. You can call Dr. Rouse at 229-436-0100 or send him an email at drrouse@att.net. Dr. Rouse's popular Your Health Today podcast can be found at yourhealthtodaypodcast.com. You can also find great information at themedicinemancorner.com. Visit those sites today.